Alright, what's going on, guys? Now we're on to our next champion in our Champions of the Ladder series, and we're going to be using Iris, Dragon Master. Now, because of the fact that most of her team is not usable in the OU ladder, we're going to be using the National Dex ladder. And for the team today, we're going to be using Choice Scarf Hydreigon for some speed control, Rocky Helmet Rough Skin Druddigon with Stealth Rock, Dragon Tail, Earthquake Glare. We're going to be running Mega Aggron with Heavy Slam, Curse, Rest, Sleep Talk, Lapras with Water Absorb, Protect, Freeze Dry, Surf, Thunderbolt, Choice Band, First Impression, Outrage, Earthquake, Poison Jab, Haxorus, and FlyMZ Dragon Dance Sounds. Now, last time that we were on the National Dex ladder, we had a lot of fun. This time, we're going to be getting those wins. So I'm hoping for nice, easy battles today. If you guys like this series, make sure to leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. Now, Druddigon is probably one of my favorite Pokemon on this team, just because I just love the utility that you get out of this Pokemon. So, I want to lead Aggron against this person. I feel like that's a good lead, or Lapras. Let's actually go Hydreigon. We're Choice Scarf. So, Hydreigon to Cinccino. They usually run Choice Band. Now, I'm going to U-turn out into Druddigon. Now, because of Skill Link, yeah, perfect. This is exactly why I love Druddigon. It gets that nice residual damage with Rough Skin, Rocky Helmet. Now, I anticipate them going into Greninja here, and actually go to this. So I'm expecting either I'm expecting a Hidden Power Ice. So let's go Lapras. So they're gonna knock off. Now, we have a really free freeze dry here, due to the fact that they have Slowbro, they have Landorus, and they have Greninja. But I want to count the damage, see what kind of Landorus we're dealing with. Now, Landorus is one of those Pokemon that it is so versatile that it can be anything. So knockoff did 23.9. So if this is this is actually, yeah, so this is definitely an invested one. It's most likely Choice Scarf. So we can actually throw off a Freeze Dry for free here. Oh, perfect. Okay. So we were right that this was an offensive one. We were wrong about it being Choice Scarf though. Now, I want to go Druddigon here. It's the most expendable Pokemon here. Perfect. And I want to keep Lapras as a sack, because it also forces Slowbro. This is an issue. I don't see him U-turning, because he would take damage from that. So the moves he can go for. Let's risk our Hydreigon. Yeah. Okay. And now I want to U-turn out. Alright. So Alright. So now that we have this in, we knew that this was offensive. This was offensive. This is special. I'm thinking that this is going to be some kind of special set as well. But I'm going to throw off a Heavy Slam anyway, just to scout what we can get ourselves. Okay. So, I predict a Scald here. perfect. Now I want to freeze dry. Good damage. And there's nothing on his team that he wants to switch in on this. So we're going to scout the damage. Because of the fact that he Mega'd, he no longer has Regenerator. So we can actually take this thing off. Now Freeze Dry did 41. Which means that this is probably a more defensive set. I still want to Freeze Dry. Yeah, perfect. So now with Slowbro out of the way, this Lapras is useless. Okay, so he can't really risk me going back into Hydreigon. So I'm actually going to go into Druddigon here, get some chip off. Perfect. And we get momentum. Okay. So, H/. Let's see a offensive set to Salamence. So Salamence can take every hit if it's physical. And if it's special, we can live one. But what I want to see is, can we live a Life Orb hit into Shadow Sneak? Yes, we can. Alright. So from here, I'm going to Dragon Dance once. We have Fly Amzit. Okay, so we have Salamence against Blade. +2. So I'm gonna fire. Oh my god. So they're at +4. We can live one hit. Alright. So they're not Balloon. We can kill with Earthquake, so we might as well just do that. Wow. Okay. So I'm gonna stack Lapras here. Now I'm feeling like the best bet here is to actually go into Aggron. Now Aggron is going to force this thing to close combat us, which we can then go into Haxorus. Yeah, we can then go into Haxorus. So I'm gonna Heavy Slam here. He King Shield. That doesn't really affect us much. So we're just gonna Heavy Slam here. Force him to close combat. Okay, so we have this thing killed. For some reason he thought we were gonna be fast at him, which is good for us. So I'm actually going to rest here. Perfect. Oh, electric terrain. Okay, but this is good for us. Now this thing doesn't get a physical. Okay, so let's check that damage. So if this is alright, so I don't think he's going to have Dazzling, but our best bet is to still go into Salamence. Oh! I did not think that would kill us. Okay. So, that's a problem. So we want to keep that in the back. So we're going to have to Fire Blast. Pick off the kill. And because we have First Impression in the back, this should pick us up a kill. Yes, and we get our first win. That was not the cleanest of victories, but we'll take it. Alright, so this is a team that Lapras destroys. Now, I have a feeling he's going to lead that. Yeah, he's probably going to lead this. So we're going to Galera. Good. And now I want to get some Stealth Rocket. Now, because of the way that this guy's team is set up, I want to start getting some. Okay. I want to Dragon Tail this thing out. So we have Kingdra. What we might be able to do, I'm gonna Glare. Perfect. Okay. So. Kingdra on Rain. Kingdra on Rain is usually Choice Specs. So does a Choice Specs kill Salamence? It still does. Okay. So our best bet here is to go into Lapras and throw off a Freeze Dry for free. Now again, based on this person's team, Freeze Dry is free. They some reason brought a mono water team with no Pelipper, which is really surprising. Having a Pelipper on their team would have been better. Get up the ring. So that means this thing is maybe a Kritra. Yeah, Kritra. Okay. And we'll take it. That's win number 2. So now, that was a little bit easier game, just due to the fact that we had Lapras. But that person did not play their team well. There's no reason that they should have been setting up on us that soon. Now, this is another one that Druddigon could be led, but the issue I see is the Diancie. So I'm going to lead Hydreigon. Hopefully get off a U-turn and go into something like Aggron. Yeah, I figured they would lead Diancie. So I'm going to U-turn out. Let's see what Diancie does too. So, this is looking like a matchup where Haxorus is going to need to be sacked. Or yeah, sack Haxorus to most likely Moonblast and the Stealth Rock. So, they might fear us to be Choice Scarf here. But I'm still just going to Earthquake, predicting a switch to Ferrothorn, but Earthquake in general hits everything except for Zapdos, if he's not max speed. Okay, so we get the nice damage on Ferrothorn. I'm going to Earthquake again. If he goes Zapdos, we can switch out into something else, but I just want to get some damage off. This thing was expendable to begin with, so it doesn't really affect us much. So now, I'm actually going to go Hydreigon and Dark Pulse. We can switch out from Clefable, but we just want to guarantee Ferrothorn dead. Ferrothorn is something that we struggle with because we don't have much Pokemon that force it in and kill it. Now the issue with this team is there's not much hazard removal, but like I said, it's not going to really affect us, so we can sack off the Haxorus. Let's go straight into that. So, what does DNC do to Aggron? So we can actually kill. So there's nothing really that wants to come in on a Heavy Slam. Especially... Alright. And now we can go straight into Druddigon and get some easy damage. They're forced to attack us twice, and then we're gonna Glare. Well, no, we're gonna Earthquake because of the fact that they have DNC in the back, and we can't risk them going straight out into that. Alright, so this thing is probably... So this is not locked in, but we have Hydreigon. So Hydreigon. Does Hydreigon kill Kartana? It's a chance to kill with U-turn. So I'm actually just going to Fire Blast. What we want to do is we want to bring Rotom in. We want to force Rotom in because if we can get Salamence to set up, we can win. Alright, so Kartana's dead. Kartana was a big threat for this team. Lapras is still expendable. So how much does Hydreigon do to DNC? Nothing. So let's actually go Lapras. Alright. Now, Aggron to make a DNC, even if they have the +2 defense, they can't kill us with anything. Now, we're going to Heavy Slam here. Like I said, I want to force in the Rotom Heat. Alright. So I'm in Heavy Slam again. They're going to have to kill us with... Okay. So now, Rotom, Heat, if he's Nasty Plot, +4 to Salamence. At +4, he can't kill us with anything. Alright. So this is going to be our best bet. We Dragon Dance once, and they Volt Switch and kill us. Alright, this is a loss. So we're still looking for our third one. Now this is a very easy team, it looks like. Now they're probably going to need Beedrill. Now Hydreigon at max speed, does it outspeed Mega Beedrill? It does. It's 486 to 427. Alright, that's going to be our third one. That one was an easier matchup anyway, due to the fact that they're running a very weaker team. Now this is another matchup that Hydreigon does really well against. He has two Pokemon that die to Druddigon straight up. Aggron is a good lead that beats lead Cloyster. Alright, so he has a pump. So we're going to go straight into our Druddigon and hopefully kill it with its own attacks. And they don't have anything that wants to come in on this, so we're going to glare on the switch. Okay. Now, they're going for Fake Out and Aerial Ace, both of which I want to go straight to Hydreigon on. Okay. So we have two things that answer Cloyster, if needed. But this is one that Druddigon comes in on. Okay. This is Life Orb. Interesting. I don't anticipate them going for a fighting move, so I'm going to go straight into this. Now, Ambipom. It can run Low Kick. But to Mega Aggron, that doesn't do anything. So what I'm going to do is, I'll take that win. That's win number 4. This is why I like Druddigon. It forces physical mons to just take easy residual damage. This is a matchup that Lapras likes. Now let's check Lapras lead versus Darmanitan, Galarian. Now we can take, if it's choice banded, we can still take a Flare Blitz. But what I want to do is, I want to Surf. Okay. So I'm going to protect. Alolan Mach. Now, Alolan Mach, I kind of want to force some damage on. Galarius free. Got some good residual damage on Mach. You have it. If poisoned as well. For some reason he went for Poison Jab. So let's do this versus Aggron. I kind of want to get Mega Aggrons. Yeah. I want to get Mega Aggrons. Mega off. And let's get that Heavy Slam up. Take out this Mach. Now Darmanitan is an issue still. And it goes Excadrill. So he can't kill us with one move. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. Then I'm gonna rest up. Because now we're not really taking any damage from this. Okay. I'm gonna Sleep Talk. And we're in a good position where we kind of threaten everything. This is gonna be physical. This is more than likely special. He's probably running Choice Specs Dragapult. Okay. I'll run Choice Specs Dragapult or a special set. And we know this is physical. Okay, let's rest again. This guy doesn't really deal with Mega Aggron well. All we need is another Curse. Or even a Heavy Slam, and we're doing great damage to this. He can't really risk anything. He's getting very lucky with our Sleep Talk turns. Jesus Christ. Okay. We have to get Curse or Heavy Slam sometime. Finally. Okay. Much better. Okay. One more. Okay. Now that's exactly what I wanted. I want another curse. That way, if Arcanine comes in after, I don't know why you're trying to. That's not going to do anything for you. Okay. Perfect. So now we're at +2 defense, +2 attack. The only thing he can be is a possible special Arcanine, and even then, because we're in a position where he's not doing any damage unless he crits us. Okay. So, from here, I'm gonna rest one more time. And he left. So this guy's first mistake was letting me continue to play around with Sleep Talk turns instead of going into something like Arcanine. Unless he was a physical Arcanine, then he wouldn't have been able to touch us regardless. But this quadruple Dragon Core is just a lot of offensive pressure that Mega Aggron is able to mitigate some of those threats. It's able to answer some of the Pokemon that would normally answer those for. And we're going to take this win. Now we just need one more. So the Drotagon's been doing his job, Lapras been doing his job. Now Lapras is going to be the thing that answers this. He's probably going to lead Chansey or Mega Mawile. But I don't believe we have anything that really... We can lead Hydreigon. You turn out. Now, Chansey. Chansey to... Mega Aggron actually does well against this. He gets the Thunder Wave off, but that's fine. I don't see anything that wants to come in on a Heavy Slam though. Because if we curse up on the Softboil, nothing comes in on this. You can Seismitoss all you want, but... So this Heavy Slam... Great damage. Okay. So I'm actually going to rest. Perfect. Now we're going to Sleep Talk. And at this point, Lapras is playing around with not only a possible curse into another Heavy Slam, but double Heavy Slam. And they just get the Heavy Slam. Now this is the opposite of our luck from last game. So we have... It's not worth us. Look at this. This Aggron is disgusting. So now we have Mega Aggron versus Dracovish. Now this is something I'm curious about. A +1 defense versus a Choice Band Dracovish. +1 attack. It's not worth it. Okay, so we go straight to Lapras, and from here we can... So what affects Chansey the most? So Chansey is an issue. So we're going to go into Salamence. And Salamence. Salamence to Mega Mawile. I don't want to mess around with this thing. So I'm actually going to go straight into Druddigon and force... Alright, so we have 2 sleep turns on this, which we can... I think our best bet here is to actually just go straight into Haxorus and get Earthquake damage on their team. Okay, so again we have Outrage here. Now, what I actually want to do is I'm going to Freeze Dry on the start. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay, one more Freeze Dry. Okay, then we go into Aggron. Sleep Talk. Okay, so what I'm expecting is another Heavy Slam. So they go for Earthquake, which means we're getting free damage off on them. And every little bit of damage is good. And that's our 5th win. But that was way too easy. So we're going to get one more. So we're going to get ourselves one last battle. My internet cut out after that final one, but I don't know. I feel like we need an actual battle. We haven't actually been tested with this team. You know? We need to actually be tested here. Where is it? There we go. Let's get ourselves a nice, strong victory to finish this off. Alright, I think we can work with this. If we get the Skarmory dead, we can set up with Salamence and win. Clawitzer, we have to watch out for Shell Smash, but we also have Lapras here in the back. I want to lead Druddigon. Yeah. Let's glare this. Okay, good. Now let's... yeah, that's fine. He's really fast though. Okay, so we have Clawitzer here. Alright, so let's see if we can get rocks up here. Okay, cool. Now, let's Dragon Tail again. Alright. So, easy Skarmory dead. Now, we know it. Let's see if we can set up on this. Okay. Alright, so now we're at +3. We don't need our Z-Fly for anything else. Right? We don't need to calc anything. The only thing we have to worry about... yeah, come on. This is too easy. This is way too easy. So, what we have to worry about is this. Now we have Lapras here. I want to lead Druddigon. I want to get that nice damage off. But the main issue I am seeing here I'm seeing. So let's see Druddigon versus Dreadnought. So it can't kill me with one move. If I paralyze this, I'm faster than it. So I'm gonna glare. Good. Let's get Stealth Rock up. Him having rocks up doesn't really matter to me. If I get rocks up, I can break a sash on Boltund. Get some prior damage. Ice Fang, that doesn't really matter to me. Let's get damage off. Perfect. Okay. Now, he doesn't have anything that threatens Aggron now. But if I go Lapras... Okay. So let's Scout with Protect. Thunderbolt. Boltund, Thunderbolt to Hydreigon. Now, they could possibly kill me. Okay. So Dark Pulse can do a lot of damage. He doesn't have a switch in for Draco though, so we're just gonna drop Draco. And let's go into Aggron. And we have a special Boltund, physical. Let's drop a Heavy Slam. We're faster than Gumshoe for some reason. Okay. So, with rocks up, Dracovish. Let's Heavy Slam. We don't need Aggron for anything. Now we go Lapras. And we throw off a Freeze Dry because it's free. Yeah, Freeze Dry is free. Perfect. Protect. Alright, now let's sack Aggron. And I want to... go Hydreigon. Now we are 486 speed. Thunderbolt last time did 30.5. I'm going to throw off a Dark Pulse. Okay, so he's a Scarf Dracovish. So Hydreigon versus Tyrantrum. I'm going to Dark Pulse this. That's fine. And we're still faster than this. So, get that kill. Now we are faster than this. That's perfectly fine. Now, there we go, Lapras. Protect to get back a little bit of HP. And we want to save Haxorus in the back with First Impression. That way we can avenge the Bruxish if necessary. Protect, get a little bit of HP back. And then we Freeze Dry for free. So they're just gonna go for that again. So let's Freeze Dry. They miss it, that's even better for us. Now there's no reason for us to protect here. We're just gonna Freeze Dry. Perfect. Doesn't really matter that we froze them. And that's gonna be it. So we're gonna end on that. At least we got a nice clean game for the end. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe, follow me on Twitch, and stay tuned for the next episode.